players here with me. Cleo Tiliadoris. Good afternoon, Cleo.
Hi, how you going?
Good. Cleo's just come straight from the under-19 game where she played in a 0-0 draw, so she seems pretty happy with the result. I'll run you through today's lineups for Bayside United. Starting today is Al, Austin, Kadachi, Faruja, Fogarty, Fresneda, a new signing for the club, Harvis, Richards, Rabin, Runnels and Shearing. They'll be looking to improve on their result from last week, which was a 5-0 win against Southern. For Bulleen, starting lineup is Shields in goal, with Cernio, Friend, Vitoli, Quigley, Camilleri, Hall, Zafridis, Kane, Morrison and Dawson. Both teams obviously have a full bench today, and Bulleen will be looking to continue their form at the moment as second in the league. Just as the two captains here line up and do the toss, looks like they've finished. Rabin here for Bayside United looks in very good spirits, the captain and top goal scorer for the side. Just a reminder that this week is the Respect Week for Football Victoria, so we're hoping to see great respect shown and given by the officials today, Cleo.
Yeah, I think it's a really good initiative by FE. We all really respect and appreciate the work of our refs and our officials, so I think it's a really good idea and initiative, and I think the officials and the players are all pretty keen on the idea.
Yeah, it's a really difficult job they do, and we will take it for granted the game wouldn't happen without them, so hopefully we see that shown today. As we're just about to kick off, with Bulleen with the ball, and we're off. Ball out on the right hand side, Friend with a lovely little ball around the corner, dispossessed by Richards in the centre of the park. Austin plays square across her own area, out wide to Jess Al. Al takes it round her marker, Runnels unable to collect the pass. Shearing, lots of time, Rabin facing forward, great little ball to Fresneda, the new signing. What can she do? First touch of the ball, plays to the edge of the box to Runnels, great little turn, good ball in. Dispossessed there. Hall under a bit of pressure in her own box. Runnels applies the pressure to Zafridis. Rabin out wide. Runnels just swings it into the player, and it's a Bayside play. That's an exciting first couple of minutes. High intensity from Bayside, Cleo.
Yeah, I think it's a very good start. We've already seen some switching, some driving forward. I think it's going to be a really interesting half and a really interesting game.
Kadachi down here at right back wins the ball from Zafridis. Rabin under pressure drills the ball across the box. Vitoli struggles to deal, and can't quite see, but it looks like a Bulleen throw down in the right hand corner. For as long as Kadachi receives it all by herself. Shearing, a little bounce pass back to Austin. Across to Fogarty. Back into Shearing. Little combinations there, not taking Bayside anywhere, but showing good execution. Rabin, back to Austin. Drills the pass forward into Shearing. Lots of early possession here for Bayside in the middle third. Runnels with the turn, just slightly dispossessed. Friend with time to play forward. Austin cuts it out brilliantly. Jess Al receives. Shearing, a little bounce pass back. Very frantic start to this game. Kadachi drives inside. Austin back to Fogarty. Fresneda with a nice little ball inside to Margot Rabin. Out wide to Emma Runnels, good touch, hits it from distance. Easy for Shields to collect. Shields rolls out to the centre back. Vitoli plays into Quigley. Need a little 1-2, but didn't quite work off. Harvest plays back. Oh, mishit pass by Rabin. Allows friend time and space in the middle of the park, and she plays it straight to Austin, who proceeds to kick it out. Scrappy passage of play there, Cleo.
Yeah, I think Bayside will want to lift the intensity, lift the execution there. Bulleen, the pressure from Bulleen, I think, has made them a bit frantic, but I think they just need to relax and play the game.
As Caitlin Friend just wins the ball in here. Plays forward by Quigley, who plays through, and Cernio was offside. Faruja with the ball. This plays pass into the middle, picked up and cleared by Natoli. Sienna Fogarty on the ball here for Bayside United on the halfway line. Into Rabin with a great little ball around the corner. Fresneda not quite enough pace to outpace Dolzen. Big ball forward, Fogarty unopposed. Little round the corner ball by Rabin. Played wide to the right hand side for Bulleen. Little ball through. Camilleri one-on-one with the keeper. Faruja with the save. It comes back to Camilleri, and she just skews the volley wide of the goal. Actually almost hit the outside of the penalty box. What did you make of that, Claire? Quick little pass in from through Bulleen.
Yeah, I think it was a nice little passage of play. Great save by Ollie, great 1-1 save. I think Bulleen will want to look to play a few more of those goals tonight. And Bayside will obviously now be pretty cautious of that pass.
Yeah, Bulleen will be looking to make those, and Bayside will be fully aware they can't allow that to happen too much more. Richards, can she make something good of this? Not quite. Ball goes out of play. Fogarty wins the ball. Rabin plays it straight out of play out on that left hand side. Ball play for Austin. Dispossesses Friend with time in the middle. Plays back to Morrison, who drives forward from centre back and sees the goal, but passes it basically straight into the keeper's hands. Faruja plays out wide to Fresneda. Big first touch, but makes it work. Rabin, centre of the pitch, on the turn. Plays out wide to Al, who's got Runnels in support. Plays it. Runnels looks up, drives forward, cuts back inside. Plays the ball forward for Harvest, but she wasn't quite on the same wavelength. Shields clears to Friend. Neat little ball, Quigley. Plays out wide to someone whose number I can't see. Camilleri with the foul on Austin on the edge of the box. Bulleen coach there, not too happy with that passage of play. Fresneda holds off her opponent but loses the ball. Quigley with the ball over the top. Zafridis out on the left hand side. One-on-one with Kadachi. Takes it round. Kadachi wins the ball. Turns out and plays sweetly to Jess Al. Jess Al loses the ball. Christina Hall cuts inside, but this passes it to the Bayside left back, Lucy Richards. Quigley, centre of the pitch. Out wide to Cernio. Dolzen out wide, takes it round Richards. Driven pass in. Rabin comes out. Fresneda seen a lot of the ball in the first few minutes as a Bayside United player. Rabin dances past Kane. Plays out wide to Jess Al, but it's very under hit and they easily dispossess. Zafridis plays through. Too hard there, straight through to Faruja, the goalkeeper. Camilleri had no chance of getting onto that. Fogarty, centre of the pitch. Plays long to Rabin, who knocks it back inside, and Harbish plays it straight into the goalkeeper. Bulleen looking to play out from the back here. Shearing in early on Friend and wins herself the free kick. Rabin here with the free kick. She took one from this, basically the same position last week, which Anastopoulos converted on the volley. Can she produce the same sort of thing here today? Rabin with the hit. Good delivery. Ruddles underneath. Just misses out. Fresneda, edge of the corner of the box. Loses out to Quigley. Cernio with a back to goal, plays back. Natoli. Sales Harvest with the dummy and is able to play forward. Friend over the top of Austin with a great little touch. Kadachi well across to win the ball. And Farrugia plays out of trouble. Bulleen looking to play forward from the throw. Shearing wins the ball, little inside ball to Fresneda. A little bit of a mix up between Fresneda and Richards on the left hand side, results in a Bulleen throw. Long throw, Fogarty wins it in the box. Quigley with her back to goal again, look, manages to turn out. Plays to Kane. Kane does well under pressure. And that's a free kick given against Emma Runnels on Kane, I believe. Bulleen will be looking to put this one into the box and cause trouble there, really. They've got some good headers of the football in their side. Charlie, the centre-back, comes forward. Played in. Too short and away by Fogarty. Harvest wins the header in the centre of the park to Fresneda, who plays forward. Harvest in behind her left back, right back even. And rebound from Fresneda onto Dolzan. Bayside throw. Rabin plays square to Runnels. Lovely little touch into Shearing. Christina Hall easily collects and comes out with the ball, but gives it away straight to Kadachi. Caitlin Friend looks to play long, but not. Friendly Kadachi in the middle here. Big challenge, but Kadachi wins out. Just out comes forward. Morrison from centre-back. Cernio versus Richards down in that side. And that will be a Bayside United goal kick. We're just starting to move the ball around a bit better here, Bulleen, aren't they, Cleo?
Yeah, I think both teams have sort of relaxed into the game and are really focusing on accuracy rather than forcing the ball anywhere. And I think it's really good in terms of us viewers watching, and also makes for a more interesting game for players and opponents.
Jessau on the right hand side gives it straight to the defender. Kadachi's had a solid start to the game here. Jessau receiving on the right hand side, but quite deep in the half. Oh, could have been a handball there in the middle of the pitch. And the runners with time and space. Looks to play forward, Shearing through, one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Oh! And she's hit it wide. Kirsty Shearing's not a natural position up there behind the defence, but she has hit that one way wide, and will they come to regret that one? She seems to see the funny side.
Great ball from Ruddles there. You could see her looking over to play over to the left. Good spot there in the middle. Great ball. Unfortunately, they couldn't convert, but it's getting the confidence up, and I'm sure the girls will be able to press forward more and continue the attack.
Yeah, for sure. Bulleen are going to have to click on. They can't leave Ruddles that much space to. She's very, very good at playing balls in behind defences. Shields plays up, but it's a low ball miss here. Harvest puts the pressure on. Again, Harvest with a great work rate. Throwing deep inside the Bulleen half. Rabin to Fresneda, who is offside. Shouldn't be getting caught offside there when you're looking along the line clear, right?
No, unlucky. You know, it was a good bit of play down the side. But look, now they'll really be on the ball back to the sides, and we're working on being making it play rather than those sort of balls.
Dancing with the ball in the right back position. It's Austin. Back to Faruja. Faruja, long ball to Fresneda on halfway. Harvest static. Loses out. Ball play forward. Faruja's out wide. Great save. We're totally marching forward for Faruja, equal to it. Friend wins the ball in the middle of the park. Rabin dispossesses. Ball played back. Fresneda Hall lucky not to handball that. Played long by Morrison. Offside again. Again, Bulleen coach is not overly impressed with their side at the moment. Only 15 minutes in. Reynolds, good little ball out to Kadachi. Kadachi to Al, slightly heavy touch inside, but she's made it work. Cute little ball into Harvest. Kadachi, the space to time to run. Came back inside on her marker. Now they're exposed in this right back position. Cernio out on the left hand side of Bulleen's defence, Bayside's defence. Quickly out to Dolzen. Dolzen plays in, Foley misses it. Camilleri's touch was a bit heavy. And it's a goal kick to Bayside. Faruja plays low. Morrison comes through and wins it. Drives forward. Out wide to Cernio. Bayside subs just starting to warm up now. And it goes out again for another Bayside corner. Bayside goal kick, sorry. Bulleen just looking a little bit scrappy here, Claire. They're finding possession in the middle third and not able to create anything going forward.
Yeah, I think there's sort of a bit of a rush put on the ball forward, the final ball. I think they'll want to be focusing on playing more in the middle before pulling the trigger on that last ball, so it's a really effective and good ball through.
Austin with the ball in the centre-back position. Plays forward to, luckily bounces off the Bulleen player into Harvest, who plays out to Bulleen. Bulleen just runs into the Bulleen coach there. Jessau with the switch to Fresneda. Heavy touch, but back inside, hits it from distance. Shields easily picks up. Ball played through. Kadachi well across again. Gathering all the way across. The centre backs for Bayside just cut out completely by that long ball over the top. Bulleen will be feeling a bit agitated as their last game was they played Galaxy United and won 8-0. So one would assume they're expecting to score a lot of goals against these teams in the lower edges of the league. So getting 20 minutes in and the score still at 0-0, very even. Really well done to Bayside for containing them. Friend wins it in the middle. Plays out wide to Zafridis. Ow, plays straight into Kane in the middle of the park for Bulleen. Kane again. Plays into Camilleri. He's got time to play forward. Plays across the pitch to the right hand side. Richards stands up her player well. Plays with Fresneda in that corner. Plays a 1-2 and gets out. Rabin. Plays out to Fresneda. Great work down that left hand side for Bayside. Fresneda comes inside. Pops the ball up in the air. Friend driving forward. Plays through, but it 1v1. Hits the bar. Shearing away. Soft touch plays through. Rabin into Shearing, who's dispossessed by Quigley. Zafridis 1-on-1. Farouja sweeping up well again there. Ball. Slightly heavy touch into Kane, who gets away from Harvest. Plays out wide to Cernio. Passes the ball straight into the hands of Farouja. Good piece of play there, a great little through ball from Bulleen. The ball ended up hitting the crossbar, unfortunately for them. Ball just played over the top of Jessau's head on this right hand side. Jessau just arguing about position of the throw there. Does seem Christina Hall could have been a foul throw. Good win. Katie Friend just stands on the ball, gives Shearing the chance to dispossess, but she gets it away. Natoli out on the right hand side of centre defence for the Bulleen. Plays out wide to someone. Rabin runs forward with the ball. For Bayside, plays forward to Harvest, who is offside. Again, bit of game of offsides this Cleo.
Yeah, it's interesting to see so many offsides, especially in only 20-25 minutes of the game. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether it continues or whether both teams sort of pick it up and change their style of play.
Yeah, it's a bit of two things. It's the timing of the run, but also the ability to play the pass at the right time. Seems to be Bayside's problem seems to be holding on to the ball a little bit long before playing, and Bulleen's is just erratic. They're playing the ball way too early. High press from Bayside, but it doesn't quite work, and Bulleen get out. Played over the top to Camilleri, who watches the bounce. Farouja gives away the penalty, but it seemed to be just momentum bringing the two together. Farouja made the save, Camilleri was coming through, toe pokes it. Farrugia's made the save. They've come together as the save's been made, and the referee's given the penalty. Friend standing on the penalty spot with the ball, looks very confident. Farrugia's still arguing her case a little bit. She'll feel hard done by that. Friend for the kick. Into the left-hand side, and Bayside have now got to pick themselves up pretty quick, Cleo.
Yeah, it's disappointing play there from Bayside. Yeah, they'll want to be looking to pick up their game a little bit. But there's still time left, and I'm sure Bayside can really do some attacking plays and get forward, hopefully score some goals.
Just out screaming for the ball straight away. It looks like her energy's up. Kadachi comes back inside. Austin out wide to Richards. Plays the ball down into the right back position for Bulleen, and nothing happened. Shields with time on the ball. Ball played square. Morrison with a great run forward, plays out wide to Zafridis, who gets round Kadachi, plays inside. Camilleri trying a neat little flick with the outside of the boot, but it does not work. And it goes out for another Bayside goal kick. Bayside have got to be a little bit careful here, but Bulleen are just getting, I would say, just edging the possession here, and they can't allow that to continue for too long. Farrugia pushing everyone forward. Jessau underneath the ball and wins it from Hall. Dispossessed. Shearing, nutmegged in the middle of the pitch. Camilleri through, but offside. Farrugia with a fairly smart save there anyway, even though the player was offside. But again, Bulleen coaching staff there just reasserting the fact to not be offside unnecessarily. Fresnida's through from a Fogarty ball. Can't get round her player. Richards overlap. Can she deliver? Ball in centrally. Rabin shot blocked, and it's a corner for Bayside. Well, Rabin taking this corner is actually the top goal scorer for Bayside United with 14 goals in 14 games so far. Plays in Austin on the edge of the box. Over the bar against her former club. So Claire, Rabin's got 14 goals in 14 games, as I just mentioned. How big of an achievement is that in a side that are currently third bottom?
Yeah, I think it's a really good effort by Margot. She's a smart player. She's a very strong player in the Bayside squad. Yeah, it's a great effort for her to be scoring all those goals. Yeah, I hope it'll continue, and she's on a bit of a roll, so hopefully that can continue through this game and through the rest of the season.
Definitely, she's leading the line for Bayside United. The next highest goal scorer is Emily Harvis on 6 goals, so she's carried quite a lot of weight for that team. Adversely, Camilleri for Bulleen is on 15 goals in 14 games, which is some achievement at over 1 goal a game. Quigley not too far behind on 11 in 12. Ball's come back to Shields and she's picked it up, and Rabin was furious with the decision. Runnels 2v1, just loses out. Ball played forward, should be easy enough for Farrugia to collect, and is. Richards runs forward from left back. Fresneda with a neat little ball. Harbis dropped in deep from number 9. Ball across from Fresneda, goes nowhere. Sheeran with time and space out in the middle of the pitch. Plays a long ball out to the right hand side, just over Jessau's head. Christina Hall just does the easy thing and plays out safely. Tadachi with the throw. Christina Hall complaining that Jessau has pushed her there, but nothing given. Runnels collects. Morrison just uses her strength to push her off the ball for a Bayside throw. Runnels lays off to Rabin, who plays a ball across. No one at the back stick for Bayside. Cernio plays out wide, Quigley. Quigley with a big challenge on Fresneda. Arbis starts inside, square ball to Shearing. Fogarty. Into the feet of Fresneda. Neatly cleaned up by Natoli. Ball played over the top. Christina Kadachi wins out against Zafridis, but Zafridis fights back. Wins the ball back off Kadachi. Wide to corner to Bulleen. Kadachi's done well in the end there, Cleo.
Yeah, through the game I think she's been a very big and positive presence in the back line, really getting into those 50-50s, making sure she's winning them, and not being shy on the ball, being aggressive, and I think that's a really good positive presence for Bayside to have in the back line. I think she's doing great.
Runnels there, lucky to not wins the ball. Rabin to run forward, 2v1 at Harbis and Rabin. Oh, Christina Hall holds off. Rabin just couldn't slide the ball through. Harbis had just overcommitted her on Rabin. A little bit slow to play the pass, as we mentioned earlier. Runnels not impressed with the lack of options for her when she received that. Kadachi turns and goes back into trouble, plays Austin. Austin gets him out. Great little touch by Jessau. Outwards for Harbis. Over Harbis. Quigley, centre circle with time to pick a pass. Tries to play to come a little bit, Faruja smartly out. Almost plays it straight to the head of Fresneda. Morrison looks to drive forward again. Back out here for the Kadachi against Zafridis challenge. Forward time, plays a diagonal ball across to Quigley, who just tries to close down the clearance from Faruja. Austin under pressure here. Gets it out nicely. Kadachi just miscontrols the pass from Al in front of the dugout, and it's a throw into Bulleen. Morrison plays back into her own half. Bayside. No one pressing high for Bayside. They look content to leave the centre backs to have the ball. Morrison looks to play long into the feet of Zafridis, who plays over the top for Hall, but Farrugia again aware enough to be out early. Al and Kadachi in each other's way, but she uses a smart little trick to get away. Austin plays nicely to Shearing, out wide to Richards in space. Takes the ball round Dolzen. Keeps going. And it takes Bignatoli to dispossess Richards out on that left-hand side. Rabin over again to take the corner. Bulleen have left no one further forward than 30 yards out here. Fogarty back in. Oh, Emma Runnels tries to do what looked like an overhead kick and catches Camilleri, I think it is, in the face. She gets up though. Good to see the players both just getting up and getting on with the game there, Cleo.
Yeah, really positive. I think both players sort of knew that maybe Emma misdrew the kick, and yeah, good effort of Camilleri to just get right back up, not argue, and really good effort, especially in our respect week. Yeah, really good effort by the girls, and good refereeing by the ref.
Runnels with a big win there. Plays out to Al. Great little ball. Rabin facing forward. Plays through Harvest. Shields is out. Ooh, that's a great piece of passage of play by Bayside, but they're now vulnerable on the counter. But again, Farrugia playing almost like a sweeper here. Working brilliantly for Bayside. Fogarty with time and space to play forward. Sheeran with another forward run. That miss earlier doesn't seem to have deterred her. Kane plays through to Cernio. Cernio passes straight to the opposition in the edge of the box. Fresneda, neat little touches, holds off her player. And it's played straight out by Fogarty. Ball played through for Camilleri, but again she's offside. That would be close to 5 or 6 times now Bulleen have been caught offside in positions where they shouldn't be.
Gabby! Have a look!
Austin into the feet of Shearing. High ball there from Farrugia to Richards, who could do nothing but just help the ball out on its way out. Sernio with the ball on the right hand side for Bulleen. Dispossessed by Rabin. Plays central to Runnels, but it's badly hit pass that she can't collect. Camilleri miscontrol on the edge of the box. Jessau on the right hand side, but time to turn into Harvest. Christina Hall cuts off the line. Shearing with heaps of time in the centre circle. She's ended up being dispossessed. Camilleri with a little nudge. Fogarty easily cleans it up. Rabin not quite aware of what's around of Fogarty into the feet of Harvest. Rabin collects the scraps. Driven forward by Bulleen. Morrison did everything right until the final pass. Big strong challenge on Runnels, and the same with Kadachi. Jessau on the right hand side. Great little ball to Margot Rabin. Unable to control. Christina Hall plays the ball out from the left hand side. Into the feet of Caitlin Friend. Zafridas not quite got the pace to get around Kadachi. Friend looks to deliver. Camilleri, ball hits her. She goes down very easily under the challenge of Fogarty. Runnels with a great little ball to Jessau, who drives a pass. It just doesn't reach Margot Rabin. Friend with a smart turn. Shearing just brings her down in the centre of the pitch. Breaks down the attack. Morrison plays out to the right hand side. Cernio links up with Dolzen. Plays back into Kadachi. Great challenge on the penalty spot there. Stop what would have been a almost certain goal. And the ball's found its way out to the left hand side with Richards charging forward. 5 back row for Bulleen against the 2 of Bayside. And it just fizzles out into a little knockback by Hall. Bulleen just trying to phase the game out until half time, it seems. Well, it's a poor rollout from Shields. New signing for Sneeder links up with Harvest, but she's offside. Shields didn't need to know that and came out and collected calmly. Caitlin Friend, middle of the pitch.
Let's say, actually, just say half an hour.
Another offside. This is. Just waiting to see what the referee's decided here. Yeah, it was an offside, I believe. Fogarty plays early. Runnels out to Al. Al just plays right behind Harvest and straight to the feet of the defender. Christina Hall on the left-hand side with a heavy touch. And it's a throw-in on this right-hand side for Christina Kadachi and Bayside. Oh, lovely round the corner ball from Harvest. Taken by Hall. Jessau maintains the press but then pulls off, and they're happy to see the goalkeeper with the ball. Steady Friend again with a lot of space centrally. Ball played forward by Kane, but no one's ever going to get near it. Bayside will be looking to just try and make some sort of impact before half-time, Cleo.
Yeah, I think they've done quite well to hold off Bulleen for the most part. And the girls are looking much more strong and powerful going forward. Yeah, I think they'll just try and hold the game a little bit, and next half come out firing, ready to attack, and also defend as well as they possibly can.
Yeah, you're right there. It's just the desire and the powers, and I think is something they've been shown really good amounts of in this first half, but the execution just needs to improve, I think, for Bayside in that final third.
I think the next half will be quite interesting. A lot of individuals coming out really wanting to score. Camilleri looking to get up the goal count. Rabin and Harbus as well as Jess out. Jess scored a goal last week, hit the post a couple of times. I'm sure she's really wanting to convert some more this week against a good side.
Ball played forward for Bulleen, but they're offside again. Zafridis is offside again. Two minutes added time being shown by the fourth official here. 2 minutes. Austin looking to play the ball long, but she's mishit it and it's gone straight to a Bulleen player who's playing it straight back to a Bayside player. Ronalds with a great little round the corner ball. Christina could actually not quite aware for it, and the bounce is over her head. Quigley with a great ball to Friend. Richards has got to cut it out, and she does. Needs to get it away. Fogarty mops up by playing back to Farrugia, who's very comfortable with the ball at feet. Plays the ball out. Almost a great ball to Fresneda, but not quite. Quigley, the time and space in the middle. Lovely little ball through, and they are onside this time, Bulleen. Just before the end of the first half, hit the post. Ball's just slid underneath Farrugia and knocked off the post. Fresneda brings it forward. Bulleen really pushing in this 2 minutes of extra time to try and consolidate their lead, but Bayside have it and return back. Ronalds plays straight into Friend. Shearing looks for the big ball out to the right hand side, but hits it straight out on the full. Ronalds with a great win on Friend.
Good, how are you?
And that's half time here at Kingston Heath. It's Bayside United 0, Bulleen Lions 1. What? Yeah. That's 2 8 weeks or something, isn't it?
I left with 5 minutes to go.
I'm just going to go for a drink and stuff
And the
like that.
seniors were winning, the elementary winning 2-0.
At what time?
With 5 minutes to go, half time.
Is Mel back coaching this week, though?
Yeah, she's in the goals. So they go.
Try that. Bulleen plays the ball against Dolzan to win the throw. Fogarty plays back to Perugia. Walsh has replaced Austin for this second half in central defence for Bayside United. Here she is on the ball. Fogarty into Rabin's feet, who plays straight to Cernia. Ball's been let run through. Caitlin Friend is in behind quickly in the centre of the box. Ball's played in and just in front and cleared by Kadachi. Space for Morrison, who's not afraid to play forward. Big call from Perugia, and Richards knew to leave the ball for her. Fresneda, great little touch. Plays into Rabin, who nutmegs Kane quickly. Plays it. Shearing dispossesses Friend. Fresneda again. Plays into Rabin again. Lucy Richards on the overlap. Plays into Runnels. Great little run. Good little dink. Ball plays straight back to Runnels, who plays off to Harbis. Out to Al. And eventually just thumped forward by the Bulleen defence, which allows Cernia time to play on. Good challenge by Lucy Richards. Fresneda comes forward centrally. Kane plays the ball straight out under very little pressure. Fresneda plays a great little ball through to Harbis. Beats to the back post. Reynolds misses the header. Rabin with a poor touch. That was a great chance there for Bayside clear.
Yeah, I think the girls will be a bit disappointed that none of them could get on the end of that. But great effort by Amy signing and great effort by Harvest. Great ball in. I'm sure they'll look to play a few more of those and hopefully someone can get on the end of those.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of Emma Runnels as a 10 for this side, is she drives forward and she's always a presence in the box.
Yeah, really positive presence for Bayside. Runnels is obviously a very strong technical player, so yeah, I think she's really a positive influence on Bayside. I think today's game has also shown that, really been on the ball quite a lot and getting into those spaces.
Substitution here for Bulleen. Coming on is number 17, Emano. Coming off is number 2, Cernia. Bulleen come forward. Oh, Fogarty with a great interception. The ball was played straight through to Golden. Fogarty still comes forward, plays into Harvest, but it's slightly over here. Shields happy to see the ball at the foot. Fogarty wins the ball. Harvest very stationary when the ball comes to her. Rabin just up. First I saw the goalkeeper off the line and went for it, but it's ended up just straight in her lap. Walsh comes through to win the ball in midfield. Jessel with the ball into Runnels' feet. Great touch. Harvest from distance. Skewed it off to the left of the goal. Dolzan takes on Richard. Richard shows great strength. The young fullback there showing great maturity. Ball into Runnels, uses her strength to win off. Runnels has gone over here on the left hand side for Bayside. Played forward to Rabin. Plays into Harvest, just under hits it, and Morrison's able to poke it back to her keeper. Sarah Walsh just over halfway with the ball for Bayside. Free kick. Runnels will be a target for this. Over her head. No challenge. Ball nodded through from Runnels, but Harvest is straight offside. Ball played long from Shields. Oh, missed by Shearing and Richards. Richards able to just clear up, but she puts Fogarty under pressure. She's able to turn out. Walsh and Zafridis challenge for the ball. Away by Fruja. Great ball out for Kadachi, who's got time and space to run into. Out on the right hand side. Bayside forced to play back to the goalkeeper here. Back from Natali and Shields there, just playing a little 1-2, trying to draw the defence of Bayside out. Creates a little bit of space in there for Kane. Plays wide. Poor touch there from Dolzan. Goes straight out of play. The beam with time and space centrally. Ball through to Fresneda between the fullback and the centre back. And it's a goal kick. Just a little bit stale at the moment, Cleo.
Yeah, I think both teams will be looking to pick up the intensity and quality of the game. I think it'll be a lot more interesting for us to watch when it happens, and hopefully we also get to see some more goals today.
Rabin with pressure on Kay on the edge of the box. Quick feet. And she scored! Margot Rabin with her 15th goal of the season. Margot Rabin rewarded for her tenacity against the defensive players. And with a lovely little poke under Emily Shields. That will make Bayside extremely happy. Cleo.
Yeah, I think this is really positive in terms of the game. Bulleen are going to be buzzing to get out and score a few more, and Bayside are going to be wanting to continue that streak of goals. Yeah, it should make for a really interesting rest of the second half.
Definitely changes the dynamic of the game because Bulleen will be wanting to get a win in this. He looks to play the ball forward and it goes straight to the goalkeeper. Now into Shearing, who's popped into the 10 role for now. Fresneda looks for the overload. Cheeky back heel. Lucy Richards drives forwards. Natali has to dispossess it. It is a throw-in to Bayside United. Substitution here for Bulleen. Number 15, Olivia Edwards, is coming on in place of number 22, Dolza. Margot Rabin in the centre of the pitch. They're just showing her eccentricity as a French player for Bayside United, laying on the floor, winding up the opposition. Shearing, good first touch, and plays it straight out of play. Goal kick from Emily Shields and Bulleen. Shields plays high and long. Fresneda under no pressure, receives the Bayside. Turn out well there by the Bulleen defence. Played forward for Caitlin Friend and cut out by Flaherty, but I think it would have been offside anyway. Shearing needs to run off with a smart turn. Great ball out to Jessau. Jessau tries to take on Christina Hall but loses out. Ball played forward, Camilleri all on her own out on the left hand side for Bulleen. Late runs coming from Quigley and Friend. Poor ball across from Camilleri. Goes straight to Richards. Richards blocked in there by Emirana. Fresneda on halfway, but times holds up, delays the pass slightly too much, and it's offside. Not in much of a rush here to get the game going, so you'd think they'd be looking to push to get themselves back in the lead.
Yeah, it's an interesting move by Bulleen, but I'm sure once it starts they'll be sort of wanting to really get up attacking. Yeah, it should be interesting to see if they pick up the intensity and move a bit quicker in terms of playing the ball and free kicks like that.
Fresneda with a nice little over the head touch there. Harvest. More touch there that goes straight out of play. Imano with the chance to throw in for Bulleen. Good pressure though from Harvest trying to make up for it, but she's let the ball go back out to the fullback. Runnels working hard in the centre of the pitch. Bulleen come back out the other side. Ball played over the top, but it's straight to Kadachi in the right back slot for Bayside. Quigley plays into Kane. 30 yards out, Camilleri's through, and she's taken, and it's a free kick, I believe, to Bulleen. Walsh just takes out Camilleri. I believe it is a free kick on the edge of the box. Lucky there, Cleo.
Yeah, I think the girls will be feeling quite lucky that wasn't a penalty, and it'll be interesting to see if Bulleen will convert this one as they converted the penalty in the first half.
It's literally on the line of the penalty box, this ball. So it could have been a decision that could have gone either way. Hopefully Bayside can, for their sake, ride this one out. Quickly to hit the ball, and she's hit it into the top right hand corner. That's a great strike from Quigley there.
Yeah, that was a great free kick. I think Bulleen would be feeling a bit irritated that they didn't get that penalty, but spirits are high now and they'll be wanting to really press forward a lot more, and Bayside will also be looking to score some goals and win this game.
Yeah, Bayside have got to try now not to lose their heads and try and think of that momentum that was coming from the result they had last week and build on that. With the teams, currently Bayside's 8th in the league on 14 points, 5 behind Box Hill. And if Box Hill can get a good positive result against NTC, or just as the ball's played through here, Bulleen are through again 1v1. And it's a third goal for Bulleen by Zafridis, and Bayside need to now not capitulate in this game. Great little ball through and a steady finish there from Zafridis, just passing the ball into the left-hand bottom corner.
Yeah, I think Bayside will be feeling a bit deflated after that. 2 goals in a very quick period of time, but there's still time left. Hopefully they'll be able to pick it up, and I'm sure Bulleen will be looking to continue this goal streak they've got going on right now.
That's now 11 goals in 2 games for Bulleen. They're a force to be reckoned with in this league, and they're sitting second for a reason. This game will put them on to 37 points, and then they'll be looking at the result between Calder and Heidelberg today, as Calder is currently on 39 points before this round. Walsh with a big hit, edge of the box, Robin. Lucy Richards intercepts early and hits it from much distance. Just wide of the post, with Shields now certainly in no rush to get the game back underway. So as I mentioned earlier, Calder playing Heidelberg today, and they are currently 5-0 ahead, so they'll be pushed on to 42 points. Bulleen will be needing the win in this game to push themselves up and stay within 5 points of them at the top of the NPLW. Runnels big challenge in midfield, but Kane just sidesteps. Ball over the top by Quigley to Camilleri. Bulleen playing with a lot more assurance in what they're doing now, and Kane with a nice little touch takes it to the right hand side, out to Iamano. Plays down the line for Zafridis, the goal scorer, who just chips it straight into the hands of Farrugia, the goalkeeper. Runnels plays forward but just misses the target of Rabin. Runnels into the feet of Harvis, who gets sandwiched between Friend and Matoli and is still down. It looks like she may have took a little knock to the head there. Played out long by Bulleen. Kadachi. Runnels with a nice little turn in the middle of the field. Fogarty marches forward. Out wide to Richards. Rabin plays a nice little 1-2 with Richards. Can she deliver? Driven cross. Cut out by the first player. Second ball back in was much better. Shearing from 20 yards out. Richards does just enough to force the Bulleen defender to play long and straight out of play.
It's too blank. It's at bars. We're good.
Runnels uses all her strength. Surely a free kick. No, the referees. Yeah, the referees tried to play advantage and paid it. Bulleen players not impressed with that decision from the referee. Bayside will be looking to make a point on this. Kotsikas and Anastopoulos here warming up for Bayside United, so we could see a change fairly soon. Walsh plays the ball in. It's Shields has made by her standards a pretty big error in letting that ball go for a corner after not claiming. Can they capitalise on that? Rabin with the ball in, straight onto the top. Again, goalkeeper's missed it. Walsh edge of the box, facing backwards. Richards with the chance to play forward.
Just like shut it off. Yeah, I'm still picking audio around.
Sorry.
I'm still picking audio from like atmosphere,
Yeah.
even though the mic is off. I send them a message. We are okay. We are sending the signal.
Strike there from Emma Runnels, causing a bit of trouble for Shields in the Bulleen goal. Into the remaining 15 minutes of the game, and it's Bayside United 1, Bulleen 3. Corner here from Rabin. Oh, and she said it's straight out of play. She will be, and she is very disappointed with that strike. Looking at her body language, they're not happy. And Shields not rushing to get the ball back into play here.
They said it's all good, man. They said it's all good. It's just trimming.
Ball into Kane. Substitution here. It looks like Anastopoulos and Kotsikas are coming on for Bayside United. Just waiting to find out which players will be coming on. Shearing plays forward. Rabin, centre of the pitch. Shearing plays out wide to Al. With the delivery, it looks like she's hit the bar. The cross has gone wrong and it's just bounced off the bar. Harvest applies the pressure to the defence, and I think we're going to see the substitutions now. Number 17, Emily Harvest, is coming off, being replaced by Jessie Kasikas, and Emma Runnels is being replaced by Anastopoulos. Anastopoulos will add a dimension of pace to this team. A very, very quick player. Kasikas just coming back into the NPL for only a second game in the last 2 years. Very good technically on the ball and shows an ability to play forward. Shearing into Al. Anastopoulos, it looks like, has gone out onto that right hand side with Jessica Al dropping into the number 10 role. Very different style of play I would expect from the number 10 for Bayside, with raw pace with Savannah Anastopoulos out on the right hand side. Al pressing high, trying to cause the Bulleen defenders some trouble. Just comes off her and goes out for a throw in. Richards collects and plays into Fresneda, who plays out to Shearing. Heavy touch. Cleaned up. Ball out to Edwards. 1v1 against Kadachi, and Kadachi wins out again. Katsikas. Lovely little play out to Kadachi. Bayside need to try and get the ball forward a little bit more here, Cleo, to be any real threat in this game.
Yeah, I think with the subs coming on, Savannah out on the right and Jessie Katsikas in the middle, I think it'll bring a new dimension to the game. I think it already has. I think we're already seeing those effects, and hopefully Bayside are able to move the ball quicker through the middle and on the wing, and really get forward more if they want to go away with the 3 points.
Edwards looks up, plays the ball through to Camilleri, who's onside. Perugia found herself on the edge of the box, and Camilleri slots away again for another goal today.
No idea. Sorry.
Number 11? Thank you.
So it's Bayside United 1, Bulleen 4. Jess out with a strong challenge there. Fogarty coming through the back of Camilleri there, who's continued her fine goal scoring form tonight. Bulleen need to watch out here. They've got an aerial mismatch in the left wing position between Edwards and Kadachi, so that's an area they could dominate if they look to play there. And the ball has been played forward too straight. Fogarty cleans up. Savannah Anastopoulos receiving the ball a little bit deeper than she would be like to. Kane, who's played very well in the middle of the park today for Bulleen. Kadachi plays back to Faruja. Bayside will be wanting to make the score a little bit more respectable by putting another goal on the score sheet at least. Ball bounces just over the head of Jessal. Substitution coming here for Bulleen Lions. It will be number 24 coming on. Fotopoulos looks like she's going to be coming on. Ball down the line to Zafridas. Plays in Walsh. Half cleans up. And it's corner to Bulleen off Sarah Walsh. Edwards over here to take the corner for Bulleen. Carlo and Rendes warming up for Bayside. Ball in Quigley. Rabin doing a couple of keepy ups in her own half, in her own box even. Hall. Furthest back for Bulleen. Plays the ball diagonally across, but it's offside and the ball is also in the car park. Attempted shot. Rabin demanding the ball be put in. think that ball may have just hit a white BMW. Coming off number 11, Camilleri. Coming on number 24, Fitopoulos. Anastopoulos on the right to Kasikas, who plays a lovely ball through, and there's the speed of Anastopoulos. Plays the ball inside. Shields just collects. Oh, the ball's through there, played through for Zafridis for a fifth for Bulleen. And Farrugia can do nothing about it. The ball's played through. And Zafridis for his second goal of the game. 5-1 to Bulleen. Double substitution coming up here for Bulleen. Number 5, Stachevski, and number 12, Carmen, coming on. Just waiting for the fourth official to make her board work so we can see the substitutions. Walsh plays forward to Al with a lovely little touch to Kazikas. Plays forward to Freshnida. Shearing on the run through, but Freshnida was offside in the build-up. Good to see Shearing still trying to make forward runs after that earlier miss. So, as we mentioned, Bulleen Lions, 2 substitutions, Stachevski and Carmen. Both actually played in the under-19 squad this today, and coming on for a senior game, which is a great credit to Bulleen in the way that they're trying to produce youth players. Coming off is number 10, Quigley, and number 16, Zafridis. It looks as though Bayside are making a double substitution as well, and Rendis and Bacalo on the sideline waiting to come on. Richards shows good strength. Very impressive season for the young left back of Bayside United, Claire.
Yeah, Richards has had a great season so far. Really stepping up in a team where she's one of the youngest players. Good credit to her. She's really taking a stand with leadership. You can tell her, you can see her talking to the other players, giving them some instructions. Great to see such a young player really taking some initiative within a team of older and very experienced players.
Friend Mark goes forward with the ball. Stachevski crosses to the back post where there's no one waiting. Kadachi with a great turn of pace. They've got some real pace out on that right hand side now, Bayside. They've got Kadachi and Anastopoulos, both extremely quick players. Looks like this substitution's about to happen. Or not. Walsh under pressure at the back. Anastopoulos with a great touch. Plays down the line and it goes out. And now I'm thinking the substitution should be made. And it is. Coming off number 7, Kirsty Shearing. For Nicolina Carlo. And number 6, Mira Fresnito on her debut. Impressive debut for the new international signing for Bayside. And coming on is Dottie Rendis. What did you make of Fresnito's first game in Bayside colours?
Yeah, I think she had a really positive influence on the team. We saw a bit of her personality and her creativity coming through with the cheeky back heel and some really creative touches. I think she's going to be a great addition to the team.
Definitely very impressive today in patches. Ball's come off friend there, so it's a Bayside United goal kick going into the last 5 minutes of the game. Ball straight out to Fogarty. Bulleen holding off on their press. Just out finding a lot of space in that number 10 role. Richards, great little run. Fogarty with a top ball over. Good feet from Richards. She's taken out with. And it's a free kick right on the edge of the box for Bayside United. It's almost, Cleo, like a short corner in hockey, this. You know what short corner is? It's where they take a corner from halfway inside the pitch. It's a short corner.
It'll be interesting to see what Rabin can do with the free kick from this awkward sort of angle.
She's a bit low.
And it's been rebounded by a Bulleen player.
Run it, Bill, run it! Stachevsky tries to play forward. Oh, great work from Lucy Richards. Bacala with a neat little touch. Anastopoulos can't quite control the high ball in. Jessau shows good strength. Bayside throw. It looks like we're going to have 3 minutes of added on time. Thrown into Rabin's feet. Played back to Richards. Rabin looking a bit exasperated with the performance at the moment. Jessau with great quick feet. Ends up being taken off by Natoli. Rendis dispossessed by Hall. Rabin with a great little touch. Gets away from 2. Hits it from 30 yards out and it P-rolls straight to the goalkeeper. She'll be disappointed with that hit. Roofed forward by Shields. There we go, there's the 3 minutes of added on time shown by the 4th official. Rendis out on this left hand side. Ball switched out. Anastopoulos repossesses one-on-one against the defender. Or it seems a soft free kick given against Anastopoulos there in the box.
Great skill to get past that defender. She might be a bit disappointed that she couldn't take a shot, but I think it's a very good effort from her and really positive presence in the team at this late stage in the game.
Yeah, she's shown real drive to go forward when she comes onto the pitch here. Scored a couple, I believe, against Southern United last week, including a great volleyed finish from a Rabin cross. Rabin plays straight into the defender, but it rebounds back onto her. Free kick inside the centre circle, played quickly out to Bacalo. Played wide to Anastopoulos. Can she run at someone now? Opts to play the pass into Jessau. Dispossessed. Katsikas with a sloppy touch in midfield. Gives Stachevski space to run at Fogarty. Or she plays a square ball. Katsikas makes up for it. And now Bayside have the chance to push forward at this late stage of the game. But Kane again, Cleo. Kane has looked brilliant. Ball played into the feet, and she's just slightly offside. But again, good work from Kane in the midfield.
Yeah, I think she's been a very strong and consistent player in the midfield. I think she's had a great game. Really held back some of the Bayside midfielders who are very skillful and talented.
Yeah, so as we get to this late stage of the game, Cleo, who would you select as your best on ground for this game this week? I mean, Kane's got to be up there as a challenger.
I think Kane would definitely get my vote for player of the game for Bulleen. I think for Bayside, there's some standouts, especially I think Christina Kadachi has had a great game in defence. I think both of those players have done really well today, really strong in the midfield and in defence. I think they should be very happy with their performances.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with those. Game just seems to be fizzling out now into the last sort of dying embers of it. Bulleen looking to play forward when they can. Stachevski's overlapping here. Friend in support behind, and she gets it. Not many in the box for Bulleen for her to deliver into. Into the box there, Katsikas with a great challenge. And there we have it. That is the end of this WNPL round 15 match between Bayside United and Bulleen. It's ended Bulleen 5, Bayside 1. Thank you very much for your help today, Cleo. Hopefully we'll see you again on the mic.
Thanks, Dean.
Huh? Thank you. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. It's a lot.
I picture you as a lot older man.
Sorry?
I picture you as a lot older man.
Do you?
2 years old.
Mate, honestly, I've not
Did that well.
I've not done the, that's only the second time I've ever done the play-by-play. No, I can do it every week now, I think.
You did last week.
Well, it's easier when you know one team.
Yes.
It's because you don't have to keep looking at your paper. Like, I have to, like, I have to, like, write down the name and number. Because I get a picture of the team sheet, but it's so bloody small.
It's so teeny.
It's good fun. Then I thought Cleo might fancy a crack.
Special comments.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, they were very expensive. What you do is though, is well, he's going to talk too much, and then you just keep talking. Then no, you do, don't you? I did it the first time. You're like, oh, I've got to say something important. And also, when you do it, you go, I finished my point, and then you're like, and that's where you talk waffle.
It's being comfortable in silence. I used to every lecture. Being comfortable in silence when you're like fill in the gap.
But yeah, it's like, I'm quite good at public speaking as well. It's really hard, like special comments is easy, because it's coaching, you just sit there picking fun.
You're a coach.